Hey guys, I received a video request from davidslopful. Oh, okay, yeah, it's thoughtful, and he basically asked me to post a video on how to get over relationships. Well, it's a very touchy subject for me because I literally just accomplished that after 2 years. So, I'm just gonna tell you a little bit about me and how I got over it. Well, I met my boyfriend, my ex-boyfriend, back in '09, and we were friends. We were best friends, but I started to feel more for him. But it was very awkward because he and my best friend at the time were dating, kind of. I mean, I don't know what they were, but they liked each other. So, I wanted to be the good friend, and I didn't tell him how I felt, although he was kind of hinting that I should tell him something because he knew what I was feeling. Anyway, they broke up, and we got really close, and on Valentine's Day, he asked me to be his girlfriend. And it was really, really good. I mean, we sincerely loved each other. It took me a month after he told me that he loved me for me to tell him that I loved him, because the word love doesn't spew out of my mouth. I love very few people in this world. And we dated. We were happy, and he was basically my best friend, because in my opinion, a relationship is best friends who have sex. He was my first. I lost my virginity to him. My first real boyfriend. I don't really count my other 1 month boyfriend. And things were going really well. But in December of 2010, which was 10 months after we had started dating, I found out I was pregnant. And I think ever since then, our relationship went downhill. I was hormonal. I was treating him like shit. I really was. But the only reason that I was is because I saw he wasn't making me and his future child a priority. I'm not really going to go into detail because I'm not here to bash him. I haven't spoken to the guy in probably over a year. I saw him at Christmas, but we're strangers. We don't even look at each other anymore. It's sad, but that's, he made his bed. That's how he wants things. That's how he wants it. I have very little anger left, which goes into this video. After we broke up, he has hurt me in many ways that I'm not going to go into detail about. And I was so crushed, and I couldn't get over how he had hurt me and how he had said such evil things to me. I mean, come on, this was a guy who supposedly loved me so much. But as time went on, I realized that, well, at least now, you have to love yourself, man. You can't expect someone to love you. And no, you never truly get over somebody you love, because I believe when you love someone, you will always love them. Either you love them or still and always will, or never did. That's my opinion on it. But it was really hard for me to get over because I actually attempted suicide, March of 2012. And that was a real big setback. He didn't want me anymore. I felt worthless. I had gained weight from having the baby. I thought I was unattractive. I really didn't have a support system. I just felt so worthless. And there's nothing worse than feeling like you don't matter, especially when a person who loved you so much tells you that he would respect you more if you died. And that it was hard. Where I'm at now, I think about him all the time. I always do, and I wish nothing but the best for him. But I realize that holding on to him in whatever way that I was doing it, I couldn't move forward. I couldn't do daily things. I still don't have a boyfriend after that. And I don't think I will for a long time, because my priority has to be about loving me. And it is true that time heals all wounds. And that's the best thing I can say, is don't ever stop loving them. There's no such thing as that. You always will. You can't stop loving someone, in my opinion. It's just there. But you can take the love that you had for them and cherish it and use it. And compliment yourself for being affectionate, being loving. Hold on to that, because if you don't, you'll lose yourself in the process, and no one, not a boyfriend, not a family member, is worth you losing who you are. And that is basically what I have learned out of it. I will always love him. I'm angry with him. Yeah, I'm pissed. But I'm doing me. I'm in college, yo. I have a test next week. I'm busy constantly. Like, I have no time for myself between, being a mom and school and papers and other appointments that I have. I have no time. And it took me a really long time to get out of that hole. To get out of, oh my God, I miss you. I love you. How can you do this to me? What's wrong with me? Why don't you want me? Is there something on my face? Is there something I did? I don't know how to get over you. I will always love you. Guys, I promise. It will get better. It definitely will get better with time. When you love yourself, you will start to realize that maybe, just maybe, you are better off without them. As much as you love them, you are much better off without them. At least that's in my case. So, cherish them, remember them, keep them in your heart, never let go, but don't dwell on it. Move on, do you, and trust me, that person will walk in, the person you're supposed to be with will walk into your life. And guess what? You'll have so much to offer that new person. You know why? Because you love the person you were with before. You will now take that love that you had for them and bring it to the new person in your life. And it may be even stronger. So that is my advice. Time does heal all wounds. And it will get better. You have to believe in yourself. Mentally, you'd be surprised how that works. How much power you have within your mind. It's up to you. As long as you do you and love yourself, it'll all make sense in the end. And I've realized that it's better to not have certain questions answered. You're not going to have questions answered now. You always will later. You'll always get the answers to things that you wanted to know, or things that don't make sense, or the whys, or how. It'll come to you. Don't force it. I haven't had all my questions answered yet about why he did what he did to me. I don't understand why I was left at 5 months pregnant. I mean, I understand that I was nasty and I did mistreat him, but I was pregnant and hormonal, and I was going through other things too. And that's when I needed him the most. And I don't understand how he could leave me, do the things he's done, and say the things he say, and has a clear conscience, and makes believe like I don't understand. I don't have the answers of why. I don't. But I know in the future I will. And I know that my priority is not him. And what we had is what we had. It's done. He threw that out the window. It's done. And I don't want it either. Because there's a quote in Linkin Park that, in a song, it's from Roads Untraveled. And it says, "The love that you lost wasn't worth what it cost. And in time you'll be glad that it's gone." And the time, I am glad it's gone. Do I miss it? Yeah, I do. But I also know that I will find something better. And it was not meant to be. And I don't mean that religiously, because I'm not really religious. But there are certain things that are fated, and then there are certain things that you can change because you do have free will. So anyway, I hope that it's 10 minutes. I'm sorry it's so long, but I hope that David, this will answer your question or give you better insight on how to get over somebody, accept it, love them, and take that love and use it on yourself. And when you use it on yourself and value yourself, that you love that person so much, you'd be surprised who's going to walk through your door and who's going to love you because they know that you cherish yourself. If you guys need any other questions, I will be glad to post videos. I am so sorry this is long, but there is really no easy way to explain this. So yeah, just message me or comment and let me know any videos you want me to post, and I'll post. Or message me if you want to talk privately. I'm here. Alright guys, David, I hope I helped you. Okay, good night.